Are you into water sports? Maybe you want to take the kids water skiing, wakeboarding, wake surfing, whatever. If so, you're going to need to go shopping for a water sports boat. So let's talk about some of the most important things that you need to look for. Well, first and foremost, it's pretty simple, and I'm sure you've already found this out. Price is a factor. It will determine not only how large a boat you can get, but also how many goodies come with it. Speaking of goodies, one of the most important things you'll need to consider about a modern wake sports boat is just how it makes a wake. Now, this is a little more complex than it sounds because many of today's boats have ballast tanks, big trim tabs, even hull design comes into play. And these factors work together to allow you to change the wake. You can make it small for water skiing, or you can make it huge for wake surfing. Which is right for you? Well, you have to determine how much cost this adds to the boat and how important it is to you to do all these different activities. If you're really only into one thing, say water skiing, you don't have to worry about paying extra for ballast tanks and trim tabs and all that other stuff. The next thing you'll want to consider is the boat's control system. Many of today's modern water sports boats have digital control systems that allow you to pre-program in different settings, say for speed, for the shape of that wake. You can figure out which you like the most and then preset the boat to remember exactly what you want. Now, these digital control systems also get you stuff like cruise control. They allow you to set the boat to hold a specific speed even when, say, the boat turns or hits a wave. So for a lot of folks, those digital controls are really important and they're worth paying extra for. Another thing to consider, drive systems. Now, historically, water sports boats were straight inboards, but today, many folks really like V-drive inboards, and some people prefer stern drives, and today you also get to choose if you want a stern drive between a traditional and a forward drive. Now, forward drive turns that outdrive around, puts the propeller forward and much farther up under the boat. This is particularly important for wake surfers because if they fall down, the propeller's forward of the transom of the boat. And it also allows you to modify the wake somewhat, not quite as much as, say, ballast tanks or those big giant trim tabs. But being able to trim that drive does allow you to modify the wake a bit. Beyond these important factors, all you really need to worry about are the usual boat things: seating, stereo systems, wet bars, all that kind of stuff. And you have to decide for yourself just how much you want and just how much you're willing to pay for.